In this session, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to use the bubble.us tool. Once you have signed in, you're faced with this start here thing. So what do? The first thing you do is define your core concept, the thing that you want to talk about. You just double click on the bubble, and I'm going to talk about why I am late for work. That's my problem. I'm always late for work. Why is it? So what we want to do now is we can actually break that problem down into two parts, and we can do that by pressing this button. And we can say, well, I'm late for work and something. But we're not going to do that in this course. The problem shouldn't be so complicated that they have multiple definitions, not yet anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to forget about that, and we're going to Control Z that or Command Z that on a Mac, and now we're going to look at the bottom there. So that you'll see when we highlight this, when we go to click it, we click it once, and it'll say hold to see shortcuts, but you should see this, and you've got a plus. And that's your first, what they call child icon. In the child concept is the Y. So the and is at the top one. That's like another part of the problem. But we're just going to focus on this. Why am I late for work? The main reason is I am poor at time management. That's why I'm late for work. I can add to that. Now, here's the trick with this tool. If you press this, it actually adds it sideways. If you press this, it adds it down. Okay, so bear that in mind when you're doing it. And it can be a bit clunky. So another reason I'm late for work is because I eat a big breakfast, right? Very healthy, you should all do that. And maybe I have a drinking problem, and that's why I'm constantly late for work. Now we could dig into the reason. So now we might go, why are you so bad at time management? Well, I'm plus, and then the child icon comes down the bottom. I'm bad at time management. Did I say time management? Because I have no discipline. And I might want to add to that and say, okay, what other reasons why? I am a creative person who struggles with this concept. Okay, so then you can move things around and to make them closer as well. You can just play around with them a little bit if you wanted to. It gets a little clunky though, but it should auto-adjust for you. So that's the basic shape of my problem. The reason I may have my discipline is because I am a non-linear thinker. Remember, we're not leaping to solutions here. We're leaping to what the problem is, and we're trying to create a definition for the problem. And immediately your brain, if you are watching and taking this in, immediately you're like, these are the reasons why you're late for work. Immediately the solutions are kicking in, and that's what we want. But don't write them down yet. You want to step back and think and meditate on the problem a little bit. So let's look at the drinking problem. So I am late for work. Now, why is a drinking problem related to being late for work? Well, maybe I am one of these. I'm not. This is just an example. I'm one of these people that needs alcohol or drugs to fuel my creativity, right? So now what I can do is build what they've got a connecting line there, and I can draw that to here and say these two things are related. I can now say that my drinking problem is actually related to the fact that I'm a creative person who struggles with the concept of time management, and this makes me late for work. I might also realize that being a non-linear thinker is the main reason why I'm a creative person. So, and I might want to add another one over here. So I'm going to go to this one and I'm going to click this. Let's see how smart it is. And it puts it over there, but I didn't want that there. Okay, we're not going to let me do that. There we go. The main reason I am poor at time management, another one might be because I hate, I hate working. I don't want to be there. So then if I add another to that, I have aspirations to be a balloon, hot air balloon pilot. So now I'm framing the problem, and I've actually got a not a bad concept map here, and I'll show you another one I did previously to this as well, so you can get the hang of it. But that's basically the shape of bubble.us. That's all you have to do. If you press this button down here, you can save as JPEG or PNG. And for some reason, you also should make sure you label this properly. So you double click that. I've called it the marketing optimization problem. It's definitely not that problem. I was playing around with another one, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to call this why I am late. So I rename that. I click this button. I save it as a JPEG. Because I'm in Chrome, it'll save and download that. You can see I've done a few of these already. Click that. And now, bang, you've got your concept map. And that's basically all you have to do. Your problem might have a few more angles than this, but I'd strongly urge you to practice. The only thing is that the free version has limited amounts of things that you can do with it. Here's one I prepared earlier on some research that I'm conducting at the moment on the digital marketing optimization problem. It's very easy for me to go, okay, the main part of the digital marketing optimization problem is that people don't understand how machines think. Because we've been trained wrong, we don't understand how failure leads to learning. We are taught to succeed instead of learning through failure. And we define narrow targets, we get very expensive ads as a result, and therefore our commercial marketing efforts fail to deliver the results that we're looking for, whether it be branding, influence, or lead generation, or sales. They don't deliver that because we don't really understand that machines need to learn our market for us. And if we know it, then it may still not be the same in a digital landscape. So this is the problem, that people think that they know how machines think, and we don't. And machines are not that intelligent. They're not nowhere near as intelligent as we would like to believe they are. And so you get the general idea. So this helped me to conceptualize the problem for my project, and it's given me some avenues to think, well, maybe I can run some tests on these different things. And my next level of research will be to look at the reasons why people don't think failure is important, and to look at how we can run tests with a broad audience and get good results. So anyway, I hope you've got something out of this video. As always, if you have any questions, you can go to the teams that we're using this time around. If it's something different, I apologize, but this was recorded in 2019, so it may or may not be timeless, as the case may be. So if you, whatever platform we're using at the time of this recording, just go there and leave a comment or ask questions. You'll see in the sections there'll be headings like this is for assessment 2. Go into that folder, go into that link, click that, and then leave your message there so that everyone can see it. All right, thank you very much, and I will see you in class. Thank you.